Okay, I think my mic is working now. And today we're gonna continue with the color grading. Hi to Tony. Hi to who else is here? Are you watching, Tony? Are you watching, Hernan? Is there somebody else watching? um, let's get started. Here I'm showing the screen of Premiere. I'm working on this short film. Actually, it's not a short film; it's a series. So we're gonna color grade this scene. Like as you can see, the color is really dull. There's no color in it. So we're gonna color grade this scene. So I'm gonna show you the last scene that I did on Twitch. Well, that we finished the other day. The other day. So to show you that, I'm gonna open actually the file. So this file is here, XML, denoise footage, color corrected, get your filtering, flickering, and this is the scene that is. I'm gonna turn off the sound because I don't want to spoil this short film, this series. Actually, it's a series. So here we go. No sound. So this is the final look of this color correction. Hola, I'm Ben Snow. Hola, Tony. Okay, yes, you're watching. Thank you, Tony. So in this color correction, what we did, like, there was a zone in the picture that the background exactly on this part, it was totally red. So we wanted to change the red because of the universe that we are working on this film. So well, this is a universe in which she's walking towards the television set, and obviously the lighting is set up by the television. So we when we did this part, we were actually plot. Okay, we gotta stop right here on the. Okay, there's no dialogue, so you cannot hear what they're saying. That's why you have to watch this series. It's called Roommate. So in this part, okay, we finished. This is the last grade that I did on this scene, and we're gonna continue to the next part of the scene, which is in this part. Now the universe changed. The universe where the story develops changed at that time of the timeline. So I was thinking, okay, what kind of look do we want in this film, in this part? The universe is just an apartment, it's roommates, but it has to have like this feeling about this warmth, but at the same time, kind of a, I don't know, like warmth but cold. So I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I want this to look like, okay, let's look for references. We can go online and look for references. We can actually go, let's say, do you have a movie in mind that you think? I was thinking something that I like the look of Stranger Things. So we can look for just for the file or one screen grab of Stranger Things and see how the image looks like and try to match it. So let's go and see. Oh my God, it's Stranger Things screen grab. So probably we have a screen grab from screen capped Stranger Things. Let's see, we can just take a look at one image from the actual movie. Sorry, from the actual series. So for example, What are you doing, Bosco? What are you doing? So, let's see. There's not enough. Season. Okay, season 2. Let's go. Just look for a screen grab. There's not enough. There's not enough, like, where we can actually see a nice look. Oh well, this one is a nice look. Look. So we just take this image. We're not gonna use this image. We're just gonna use it as a guideline to do the color correction for this scene. So let's save that, and I'm gonna save it into my desktop. Actually, desktop. I'm gonna go to screen grabs. Where do I have that? Okay, I'm gonna use it here. I'm gonna put it there. So we take this image, and we have now the reference file. Well, the reference image to do the color grading, so we know where the colors are falling, where the skin is falling, where the certain colors fall, like to see, okay, we want this to achieve this look. Well, I don't want to achieve exactly this look. What I want to do is I want to have this feeling, because this feeling of retro look, but not too much, because we don't want to overdo it. Usually when you're color grading, your eyes get tired, so you have to know when you have to stop. Usually when I'm like, I'm really happy with this look that I'm achieving, I actually apply that look by half, because I know my eyes were tired, so you have to counterbalance that. So okay, we have this scene, and from here I want to export this into DaVinci Resolve. So master log for denoising. I need to denoise this footage, but we don't have the time on a live stream to actually denoise it, because it will take time to just denoise the image. So I'm just gonna apply the look for this image without denoising. So we want this scene. Let's see. I don't know what. How long it is? It goes from here to this is the longest scene. So it goes all the way to here. Is it, no, the here continue. The scene continues. You can see this is the raw footage. So you can actually see the lights. Like for example, in this scene, here you can see the light that was lighting the character. But remember, this is gonna be cropped, because it's gonna be a 2. Oh, it's gonna be a CinemaScope. So I need to check the chat. Roscoe, it's Bosco, not Roscoe. 300, yeah, that would be a pretty cool look. But I think it's for this series is a little it will be too much. I love that look. So what I want here is this whole scene starts here and ends here. So we need to export that. Only that. So I'm gonna duplicate the master locked. Well, as I told you before in the previous streaming, well, you have to do a locked version. So there's no way back into the editing. So at this point, I'm not gonna go back into moving not even a little bit, because once you move a little bit one clip, you have to recolor that whole sequence. So there are ways to actually do it, but it's so complicated that it's easier just to recolor than to reconnect the footage and all that. So sorry. Now we go and select the part that we want to keep. We go to the master log sequence. What is going on here? Why it's not allowing me to search for the sequence? I don't know. Probably need to. That was an issue with Premiere. Hope somebody at Premiere that could be watching this. There's an issue. I cannot search for the footage. I cannot click on here. I don't know if somebody has had that problem. So okay, master locked. For master locked, I'm gonna duplicate it. Oh, And this is gonna be master locked for color grading, but just this scene. So I'm gonna select a apartment 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 part is part 1, so 001. So we open this sequence and we delete everything that we don't need for color correction. So we delete this whole part. So we go all the way until we finish the scene, until this part. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Until they sit into the couch. Okay, and they're gonna see. Okay. Until up to here. Not until. Up to here. Up to here. So we delete the whole thing after all that. We don't need the music. We don't need the sound design. We don't need anything from. So we just need this part. Oh, we didn't delete the start part. So yeah, color correcting is a really difficult process. It's not difficult. It's just like it takes a lot of time. Even I'm gonna even delete all the effects because you don't want to affect the color correction by the transitions. You're gonna redo that when you re-import all the color correction. So from here, okay, I'm gonna delete everything from back here, and I'm gonna get rid of all the audio because I don't want to have problems when I'm importing footage into DaVinci Resolve. So now do I have all the files? Take a note that I'm leaving this space because I want to keep the same timing, so I can add that into the other composition. I'm gonna do this timeline alone. No, I'm not gonna add it in DaVinci Resolve because probably I will make some changes later, and I don't want to work again on it. So file, we select that sequence. Where is that? Okay, file, export, Final Cut Pro XML. That's the format that when you send your color gradation. Okay, my computer is kind of freaking out because of the save as thing. Save as. Oh my god, I don't say. Okay, there it goes. Apartment 0 color grading. Okay, XML. I mean, roommate. Yeah. Save. Okay. Okay. Save, and I'm gonna quit. I quit this screen. So we don't need this anymore. We now need. Oh, you cannot see DaVinci Resolve. So that's why I love my 3 balls here. You can see. Can you see my well, my surface, my. It's hard to keep with the chat. So yes, open. Okay, now we continue from here. And we have we import. We go to edit. Where do I have the power sequences are? Okay, media. File, import XML, and we go to that XML. And now we have master log apartment 001. Okay, open. Okay, do you want to reconnect? Yeah, but this one is going to be 810 because it's going to be a CinemaScope. So I have enough room for a roommate No, there's not enough room for the. So you see, here we have all the footage. I want to show you something. Let's see if it is here. I want to show you. This is just for the people who's watching this. Is a behind the scenes. No, it's not a behind the scenes. It's one of the scenes. Uh, what actually we smashed a bottle into our actress. Well, I didn't do it. It was Lilu. Okay, there it goes.
What the fuck? That really hurt you, bitch!
Ouch!
Ow!
I love watching this. One more. Do you want to see one more time?
You bitch!
Oh!
Fuck, that really hurt you, bitch!
Oh!
Ow!
And in movies, you have to redo always that same scene from another. So we had to crash 2 times that bottle onto her head. This is the. Well, this is not the. This is the when she gets all the emotion to do it. But
Camera rolling.
so this one, where is that scene? The second time that she. This is the other one. We were like, we only had two bottles to do that, so we couldn't mess it up. Or we couldn't mess up with that. So you have to import the XML because XML is a standard. XML is a file that includes all the instructions for the edits. It tells like at this time this clip goes here, at this time this clip goes here, and the size of the import and the output, the in and out points from the clips into the timeline. So basically, it's a timeline with all just the info with the clips. In the previous times, in all times of real film, you had reel number 1, and it goes exactly at this moment, at this time. So they gave you a list of cuts. You edit by looking at the film, and actually making your cut like with numbers. I want this here. I want this here. Obviously, the director was not doing that. It was the editor. So the editor for film was a pain in the you know where. And so now you just have to export an XML. It's just a list, the edit list. So now that we have this scene imported, I just need to. Here it is. All night with. Oh no. First, we got a color. We have this scene. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. So now, first thing first. Yeah, makes sense, right? We gotta. I need to. I want to import the same. I'm gonna go to the other timeline. So we go to master for the noise in the apartment, because there, in the noising, I already have on the timeline nodes. These are the nodes. I already have this film look. Like for example, I'm gonna turn off all these nodes. This is if this was real film to send to print into a DCP or into professional. If this was going for film, like actual film, actual print, it will look like this when you send it. And the ones that develop it and everything, they will end up doing this process, and then that will be in film in Kodak, and then rebalance for TV, and then we have that look. So all this process, all this chemical process, I'm redoing them on DaVinci Resolve. So what I want to do, I'm gonna create stills. I want to create grab still. So I have all the information from this tree. It's not a tree for the node graph. Node graph. I need to keep up with the. Yeah, you can import an H2 An H.264 file, yeah. You can import everything, but an H.264. Why are you trying to make my life so complicated? No, an H.26 is. Oh my god, H.264 file has a lot. It has not enough color information. I'm gonna show you. I guess you're working with Canon or with cameras that don't have raw information. Actually, this camera was not having. It was not in raw. It was shot in the film log, which means actually that you have the color. If this is the spectrum, the color spectrum, you shoot in this range only. So you don't have noise in the shadows, neither noise in the highlights. So once you go to color correction, you can stretch the color information and you won't see that much noise. In this case, I didn't apply the denoiser in my footage, so you're gonna see some noise, but that's it. That is film noise because this was made on Blackmagic Cinema Pocket camera. So let's continue with this. I already grabbed this, so I'm gonna go to the new scene that we're color grading, and now on timeline, I'm gonna add grade. So now I have this process before the color correction, so I know that's the way it's gonna look as according to as I'm doing the changes. So I need to do something else. I need to import the file as a reference that I want to use. So I go to File, Import Media. I'll go Desktop, Screen Grabs. Where did I put it? Screen Grab. I'm gonna use this one as a reference. So I'm gonna add in my edit. I'm gonna add this as a clip, just as if I'm editing. Like you just add that clip, so it goes into your color tab. So now we got a color, and we have this scene. But this one, I need to turn off. Okay, there's something. Okay, the timeline. I'm gonna have to bypass these corrections. Okay, but now everything is bypassed. So let's apply it. But okay, I'm gonna have to unapply those. Okay, disable that one, disable. So but a screen. Why is this doing that? Clip. It's a node grade. That is not the color. Oh, probably because the color range, DaVinci Resolve thinks that there's something weird with this color. Timeline. Disable. Okay, no. So disable all color. Okay, it's bypassed. Why is it? If nothing is applied. Okay, I'm gonna reset this node. I'm gonna actually delete it. Timeline. I'm gonna delete all nodes. I'm gonna apply that at the end. Why? Oh, there's one that I got. Oh, okay. There's one hidden here. Oh, yeah, that. Okay, so that was what it was. That was the problem. Okay, now bypass. No, what is the button here? Disable. Okay, now we go to the clips. Now we're gonna go work with the clips. So we add this. We grab it as a still, as a still, and play still. So now we can actually go to our footage and use it as a wipe, like to wipe between the two images. So I'm gonna hide the clips so we can work. You need to choose what image from that whole scene is gonna match the most with the reference file that you have. So for example, I think I need a close-up. Oh, this is a good one. So here we have a close-up, and here we have, is there, you know, there's something that I would like to say is like achieving the film look is not just applying a lot. It's not just color correcting. It's about lighting too. So you need to know basics of lighting so you can have match the look of a movie. So if you want your films to look professional, you have to learn lighting. That I'm all go. I'm all go. I'm also gonna do some lives about lighting, how to light a subject according to a movie that you like. For example, if you like a scene from Harry Potter, we're gonna take one scene, one screenshot from Harry Potter, and we're gonna relight with this same camera live to make it look like Harry Potter without any color correction, just by the photography, by using photography and lighting techniques. And then we're gonna do the color correction, and you will see how it was the camera, the color correction, the lighting. So it's not the camera you use, it's not the lighting you use, it's not the color correction you use. It's the whole thing. It's all the things that you do to create something cinematic. And obviously, I'm also learning. So every time you open the software, you learn something new. So you have to be open about new things that they add. So I'm gonna stop talking. Well, I'm gonna continue talking. I mean, but I get distracted. Stop talking. Okay, I get distracted. Oh my god. Yeah. See what I mean? So okay, let's start with. I want to choose another one that has more. I think it's a close-up, but we don't have a close-up that is similar. So I think that one was good. And usually you will go for a problematic shot. Why? Because it's easier to match the ones that are not problematic. It's easier to, like, this is bad, this is good. You want to base everything into this one in the middle, so you can improve this image and reduce that image. Because if you want to match this to the best one, it's gonna be harder to reach this this level of quality. So you start with the not so good photography, so you can match later the good one. So let's choose one. Let's choose one. It's hard because you okay. This tree shot. I think this tree shot. This one. No. Go. This is distracting me. Okay, this one. It's not exactly the, but we have a face and we have the amount of information to see if we can match the look. So it's okay. It's already 11:11. Oh, repeated number. So let's start it. Let's start it with this. We have a note, and with this, we're gonna. You can go here and do the lift, the gamma, and the gain with your mouse, but that's why I got this amazing color gradient surface from Blackmagic, because it's easier, because you can color correct with your hands without having to click here and then click here and then click here. Because usually when you increase the gain, you also increase the lift, so you have to go like in the opposite direction, or do it like this, or you will learn how to move these circles and balls once you have the surface. Okay, what was the problem again? The problem, yeah, I said something about the problem. The problem is that I didn't look. There was a node at the end of the nodes that it was hidden here in this area. Yeah, that was the problem. The problem was that I didn't see that node, that it was outside of the node area, that is this one. Okay, so let's start with, usually when you want to color correct, I'm gonna increase the viewer. Yeah, that's what I want. You can see the, yeah. And we also need the video scopes. Yeah, there we have them. I'm gonna leave them here so we can have an idea what we're having, what we are getting. I want to use this one, but just the Y. Y? Yes, Y. Today, is it enough to put it there? Okay, well, I can, okay. We hit here in the viewer. So here, okay, we can start. Where is the Periscopes? Viewer mode. Oh, it's not gonna let me do that. Workspace, Periscopes on. If I do the viewer, it's gonna be hidden. Okay, so I need the scopes. Instead of doing this, I'm gonna do it I'm gonna make the image bigger. And now we can take out the scopes. You can also do this kind of, what was that? This kind of color correction with Lumetri in Premiere, but it is I know I love the way you can color correct this. It's like you can do it fast and easy in Premiere and Final Cut, but I love color grading. It's like painting. It's like, I don't know. There's something that I always want to know more about the color, the spaces. I don't know. I just love doing this. So, okay, let's start with the contrast. We have, you can see here, I'm moving the contrast. So we want to match the same contrast. So we go, as I was telling you, you have to move one, for example, like that. It's getting better. So now the contrast is balanced. So we have kind of the same contrast values. Actually, it's more contrasty the other one. But here we will lose information. So from here we need to change to log mode. So we just increase the shadows. Okay, we stop the log. And yeah, we go like that. We even decrease more the log. Go, yeah, it's getting closer. Something like that. No. Yeah, that is gonna be. So it was too much, I guess. The first thing, you don't care about the color. I know it's color grading, but first you take care of the exposure, which is black and white, the black and white information. So I think now the log is too much. So we see how the shadows are here, how the shadows are here. So kind of we can crush the shadows a little bit, and now we decrease the highlights. Now let's see the brightness of the face of this image. We can see that here. I'm gonna open the wiper. Okay, I'm moving this so I can see how, like, this is the highlight area of the highlights. I mean, not even the highlights. Is a correctly exposed skin in this film, in this. So we want to match that into the information, like from two. So we want to make sure that they both are matching. So okay, I think they're kind of matching. It's not perfect, but it's we're getting closer. Every time you move something, that's something that is gonna be moved. So you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like making an enchilada. You start getting, you have to hit from below and then hit the tortilla one side and then the other side. Well, it has nothing to do. Probably I'm hungry. So okay, now we start with the shadows. We move with the lift. I'm gonna do it by using the wheels. Look how as I move the wheels, the color is changed. So I'm gonna reset that. Oh no, I just wanted to reset the RGB values. Yeah, there we go. See how it is? How easy it is? Sometimes my English is, I love my English. Not really. Okay, we have the exposure. We want to leave a little bit of room. We can go and crush it. Okay, I think that's enough. So now the highlights. Okay, now we have to increase the saturation, but next we need to increase the saturation. I usually go all the way up so I know where the colors are falling. Okay, that's 100% saturation. We said 100% saturation. So we can compare with the graph of the clip that we have. You can see that her skin, 11 skin, is more orange. So let's add some orange into the game. Orange, where is orange? Orange is supposed to be like this. So no, because probably it has this film has a secondary. Yeah, it has a secondary. A secondary means that you isolate the skin only. So let's isolate the skin. Okay, I need to open the note. So I'm gonna reset the RGB. I don't want to end the saturation. So this is the first color correction. Also, I think I'm gonna change the offset. Why? Because you want to have the image in the middle, so you can go back down and up and be always centered. So the offset I'm gonna recenter. Yeah, like that. No. Probably. This is only exposure. So label exposure. We duplicate, we create a new, and this is going to be color. Change level, color. So now we go into the color grading, into the color. This is too bright. The skin is too bright. We need to go back into exposure. So I have a tool that I created to know when the exposure in the skin is almost perfect, or at least it's within the industry standards. So I'm gonna create a new node in the middle. I'm gonna load that lot. Create a lot. Yasik false color lot. So now we know that on the yellow parts of the image, this is overexposed. So we need to have just a hint of yellow. So we need to go back into exposure and reduce until we have just a hint. Yeah, we have a hint there. We can actually let's see if we can take out the color. Okay, I'm gonna rename this false color. It's just like a tool to know when your skin is okay, makes sense. You see how we are losing the detail here? We need to have a little sorry, a little bit of red in the shadows. So let's, okay, there we have a little red, the shadows, because that's supposed to be total blackness, just a little bit. I'm talking about this area, probably you're not able to see, but I'm talking about this area, because this is completely dark. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, okay, now the exposure looks better. We're still far away from that look from that look lot. I get confused in the pronunciation. So okay, now we got to color. We got a color and we increase the saturation. we balance the image. So we go here into this part, and we have temperature. So we're gonna balance so it looks like the skin looks more healthy. Actually, we can go and apply something. Look, oh, it's gonna be a little difficult because we can balance here with the temperature and the tint. It's because I know her in real life, and I know her skin color, and I know these walls, so I know what the real color is. But I'm trying to achieve a look, not to do it by eye memory, by color memory. So see how we have. I'm gonna reset the color. I'm gonna do a color boost first. Okay. Because if I do a secondary is this. You have your basic color correction. A secondary is you select the range of this color, and then you have, if I isolate this, all the skin. So I want to select all the skin, but I don't want the hair to be involved into this color correction. So you have to go, and in your key that is in this area, you select the lows. I want less from the lows. Okay, we're selecting skin. There we go. More highlights, less lows. Okay, almost there. Probably center. So now we have selected this part of the skin. So with this node, where you have only the skin selected. Oh, I need to check the chat. Oh, it was on my phone. Sorry, I thought I was offline, but it was on my phone. That it was the my phone lost the internet connection. I don't know why. Okay, so what are we doing? Oh yeah. Now that we have the skin selected, we can change even, like, for example, I'm just gonna play with that with this. See how I'm changing her color, the color of her skin. We can make a like avatar. Let's go avatar. Avatar is blue, so it's this way. Avatar. For example, I just play with this to see how I have to improve the mask that I'm applying. Well, the key, the second, so I can improve it with high, no, lows. I'm gonna take more from the lows, but the thing is, like, the wall has the same color of her skin. Well, they're almost there. Like, from there, I take all the skin from her color. But what's the beauty of DaVinci Resolve is this thing called in the window. See here. Window. What does Windows do? It's a way to say mask, but they call it window. Is to actually create a curve around the area where you want this node to be applied to. So we only want this area, not the hair. I'm not doing it perfect. I'm just trying to show you how you can do it. And the beauty, what I love DaVinci Resolve is you can track that. Okay, that was not a long scene. Okay, it's tracking. Well, now the mask, because the girl, oh, okay, it was just tracking. Stop it. Stop. There we go. So now the tracker has followed. Oh, sorry, we have to track back. And you can by frame you can adjust the tracking points. So like, no, I don't want this, I want this, on this. You go, okay, there you have to readjust this part. Readjust here. Okay, almost perfect. You can actually create the multiple masks. Actually create one for the face, one for the eyes, one for the mouth. So it's easier to track, and you don't have to do the manual. I'm just doing this for the sake of time, and because I think I've been streaming, I've been streaming for an hour now. If I'm still streaming, yes, I'm still streaming. I'm sorry. And okay, I lost all my viewers. That's good. Or I lost the connection. No, I think both. So from here, you select this. Okay, you can continue doing that. You can you have to actually do it manually. The beauty was that it can auto track, but you have to create different masks for different areas, and it will track. I wasn't counting with that, with the other because actually you can create another mask that disable the auto tracker and all that, but it takes a lot of time to do that. In After Effects you can do it, but it will take you 3 times more to do it. Here is easier. Actually, when I started DaVinci Resolve, for me it was like, no, it's easier me doing that on After Effects. But after a while of understanding how how these trackers work, I found out that it was. I found out. Oh my God, my English! I found that. Oh my God, what was I saying? I found that it was much easier here. So okay, I'm gonna reset the RGB values of the skin. Where is that? Here. So now we can just try to go to the orange tone. Probably no. We want some pink, but not too much. And let's try with the mid tones. Okay, this is the gamma. I'm not like I'm gonna get rid of this mask right now. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of the whole node. I just wanna kind of match the average, we don't want to match exactly the color. We want to match like if they were shot in the same room. So let's try to with temperature. The temperature is better here. The gain. There are some blue colors. Probably just moving the offset a little bit towards. A little red. There we go. So now, see how the colors are kind of matching. Obviously, you can do this on Final Cut Pro, match colors and all that, but this is you have all the control, not the software. You have the control on it. Kind of, we're getting closer. We can work a lot on the color correction, but I like the look, the way it looks. Let's play it. Let's take it out and let's play it back. Okay, and viewer play. There's some weird. Okay, there's some weird colors going around. See how this part, this is because of it's an effect called banding that is done because of the extreme grading that you are applying. So index probably was something that had to do with the log, So I'm gonna go to the log and see if we can. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go all the way. Oh yeah, it is in the mid. It is in the mid. Yeah, this moving this thing is the thing that created that. So we move back. So we stop that thing. We stop that effect. When you're working with DaVinci Resolve, if you have the UltraStudio mini monitor, you can actually watch the image full screen. Here is because I'm showing you my computer monitor. You're not seeing the screen, but I'm able to see it. So it's easier when you have a monitor screen. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this streaming because it's already late. I just want, but we just opened two on not even two. We didn't even grade one. Is because I'm trying to explain this at the same time I'm working, and working and explaining for me is like in my brain is like I have to explain and do it in English, so it's kind of difficult to do more. So when I'm not talking, I can do it really fast because I'm just like here. Oh, why did I play like that? Redo? No, undo. Okay, there you go. I like this look. Actually, I like it. Let's see. Replay. I just want to choose that one. Yeah. I hope it's not replaying the whole thing. I like the way it looks, but I think it's too. It's not filmic at all. It just look like from. I'm still need to. Okay, let me try this lot. A lot, input lot, 3D lot, film look, Fujifilm 35. Yeah. Damn. So now we need to rebalance before the film. We'll create another lot. And in this one we rebalance before film. So we add back the exposure. Okay, I was not. It has to be not locked. Okay, there we go. Too much highlights, more midtones, more contrast, highlights, midtones, contrast, highlights. Okay, the skin. I don't want to blow up the skin. I'm just playing with it like with a. I'm gonna create a curves. I'm gonna set rate in the beginning, at the beginning, and at the end. It's too warm. I need to. Okay, offset is warm. Okay. Okay, I think my eyes are completely tired. I'm not able to. Okay, I was just playing with it, trying to see what I could achieve. And somebody here wants to play. Hey, where's Carl? I'm gonna teach you how to do color correction. I'm already perfect colored. Yeah, that was not funny, I know. Let's go. Don't try to make jokes live. You wanna go to sleep? Wanna go to sleep? Okay. So well, this is the. Yeah, and I'm also tired because tomorrow I have a shoot. I have we have a commercial to shoot. So now that I'm thinking is, oh my god, I need to have my brain completely free. Now I'm gonna go to the shower. I'm gonna lie there into the tub like for 25 minutes. Oh my god, it's already 11:38. Well, for 20 minutes, warm water and let my eyes rest because actually I'm just gonna do a speed grade. I mean, I'm gonna just do just one, try to match it. Okay, speed one. Gonna reset everything. Reset no grade. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Create highlights, and we increase the gamma and the color, the saturation. Well, that was. I like actually the easiest one that I did. I like it. I can actually just rebalance to increase just no, it's supposed to be warm. I think that's pretty nice. I love. Well, obviously, was I just wanted to show you how you can do it, and I just accidentally, not accidentally, just like I just moved just a little bit this. That's why I love this. I love this. Well, this scene is not the same, but we copy the same node and we apply it here and we paste it. Oh yeah, I like that color. That color. Okay, I need to go. And thank you for watching. And I hope I could help a little bit. I could teach you a little bit. I'm also learning at the same time. Like DaVinci Resolve is a complete whole new world for me. Well, now that they added also this feature, this fusion, now you can make visual effects in there, visual effects and motion graphics. So it's not a new world. I've been in the color correction thing and skin correction and all that for like almost 10 years. But for me, everything that I find something new in DaVinci, I don't know, it's like I thought I knew a lot about DaVinci, and every time that I take it, it's just like I didn't know I could do that. So I was so stubborn with myself. So and now I'm trying to learn more, and I want to share that with you. Like every time I learn something else, like about color theory and everything. So okay, I need to say goodbye, and please let me your comments about what kind of things you wanna achieve while doing color correction. I'm tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna stream about color correction. Tomorrow is gonna be a different subject. I'm still working figuring out what I'm gonna be talking about. So see you tomorrow, and let me your comments what you think about these streamings. It's live. I'm nervous. This is the first time that I do it, so eventually I will get better, and that's the way you grow. If you just think, oh, I'm gonna do this, and you never do it, you're never gonna do it. So thank you for watching, and see ya.